Friday.
Hey, we made it again. Here we go.
Day. All right, we made it again.
This week was kind of fun, real busy.
This week was really busy. Picked up a couple of new clients, and hopefully you'll be seeing our videos.
I met a YouTube fan.
Okay.
Actually went to their house.
Okay.
And we're doing some work for them.
And who are they a fan of?
You, me, I think both of us.
I think you're the superstar here. But I'm really so happy that people are watching. Thank you very much. And if you guys have any suggestions or
please comment.
Comment, let us know. You know, if we're funny, let us know. If we're not funny, let us know. If we're boring, let us know.
If my hair's crooked, if I need a new shirt or something, gray doesn't work for me, let me know.
Yeah, if gray doesn't work for you, let him know. He wants some fashion advice.
Yeah, we need it. Okay.
And so, what are we going to be discussing today, my friend?
Questions that came in. It's mostly about contracting.
Mostly about contracting, right?
Yeah. You ready?
Man, you got real serious.
It's you know, contracting's. I see it two ways. My friend calls me. Yeah, Renzo, what's going on? I'm contracting. He's like, I'm getting these jobs. Oh, let me get you over to my house. I need you to install a fan. I'm like, that's not contracting.
That's handyman.
That's what I try to explain to him, and then he goes, oh, but I do roof. He's like, I'm doing solar on the roof. I'm like, now we're talking.
Right.
And there's a big difference, you know.
Right.
You know, you got one guy that doesn't have a license, and you might burn your house down still.
Yeah.
And then you got a company that you need to have a license with.
Yeah.
And protection.
And $500 is kind of the key?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything above $500, you should get a licensed contractor. Yeah. And according to the city, anything above $500, you should get a permit.
Yeah. Is that what it is? Well, depending on some of the...
In Los Angeles, my inspector friends out there.
Yeah.
Shout out to George.
Yeah. Georgie. What's
George.
up? All right, guys. And then, you know, we've been having some strange, like, people wanting to know about our business. So, you know, we'll see we're going to answer their questions.
All right.
All right.
So our first question is from Fetty Castro. Uncle Fetty Castro.
Uncle Fetty?
Uncle Fetty.
Mr. Castro?
From Cypress, California. Mm-hmm. Should a contractor always provide a list of past clients?
Yes. I would say that referrals is one of the top things that you want to look for in a contractor. You know, I would say 3 people would be okay. Pick up a phone. You know, go check out the job. Nothing better than to go see it yourself. Nothing better than to go knock on a door, or I'm not sure if you want to knock.
But similar projects to your project, not just clients that they have that are happy clients. You know, similar project. If you're getting a room addition, you should get 3 room addition clients, not a roof and a thing, and they talk great about you.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Well, I would say even to go and personally talk to them.
My client in Pasadena asked me for 3. I gave her 3 that are closest to her house. And she goes, did you call him? I'm like, no, I don't need to. Right. You could go visit him.
Whoa. You're all confident like that?
Yeah, because that's the kind of work we do.
And do we end up getting that job?
Absolutely. $26,000. Shout out to Pasadena.
Shout out. That was a nice job. It took about, what, 3 weeks?
Yeah. It was picky. But it was hard. It turned out like a good. Check out the testimonial on that one. You can follow up.
It was good. That was nice. It finished up very nice.
Kimmy Jong-un from Whittier asks.
Yes.
What is the average amount of projects a successful contractor should be working on monthly?
Well, I don't know if what successful means, but you know, I figured most contractors that are mostly doing anywhere over $100,000 a month is kind of in a safe zone right there.
I think an average contractor, say like we're contractors, not a contractor working on a job, should have 5 to 10 jobs going on.
Yes.
A contractor that does it on his own, he should only have 2 jobs going on because he won't be able to handle a payload. We can handle it because we have the army. So.
Right. Yeah. So. I got it by money wise, and he's doing it by cruising jobs.
Yeah.
Okay.
The real Donald Trump from Compton.
Oh, the Donald.
Are the same permits required for residential or commercial projects?
Yeah. You know, you still got to pull a permit. Depending. Not all residential and not all commercial. You have to pull permits. You know, the permitting process between the 2 of them are a little bit different. You know, you got to take it in through, you know, different means.
And permits are nasty right now.
Yeah, permits are not
Oh
fun.
man, I'm trying to do a patio enclosure for my cousin. Shout out to ALA One Pest, and it's taking like 4 months.
Yes.
Like over dumb stuff. Like, hey, we wanted square foot, not linear foot. I'm like, can you have told us three months ago about this?
So each time we send them something,
and it's another 2 weeks.
It's another 2 weeks with the smallest.
It's
correction.
ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
And that's not just.
It's Linwood. It's every city. It's COVID.
COVID. Yeah.
COVID.
And they're all doing it over online.
The supply chain is done.
Yes.
So Pool Pop from Long Beach.
Pool Pop from Long Beach.
Who purchases the construction material?
We do. So we want to control that as far as have it in our files, have it in the customers'
and
files.
we want high quality material. We don't
Yes.
want the cheap stuff.
And then a lot of our finished materials, like our Texcoat cool wall painting, we have our Owens Corning cool roof.
Yeah.
Our Amlin replacement vinyl windows.
Yeah.
Our with the
Aluminum wood.
yes, our aluminum patio covers and
which is a good buy right now because wood's through the roof. Aluminum patio covers are actually inexpensive right now. If you want a patio cover, go aluminum. Don't go wood.
And then the even the hardy siding right now it's almost the same price because of the cement board and replacing wood.
Yeah, you might as well do your whole house in hardy siding right now.
I mean, you can do that.
For the same price of siding, that's crazy.
It is crazy.
It's crazy.
Yeah. So if you have that type of, you wanted that type of siding, any hardy siding, give us a call.
Okay.
We can take care of that. A lot of people doing it too.
What is this? Xing Chang Ping Pong
Yes.
from North Hollywood asks.
North Hollywood.
What happens if I find something unexpected during the remodel? You know that happens.
That almost happens in every job. So really, a thorough first inspection helps. But things do come
How
up.
about Norwalk, where we had a second roof that was laying on there and we didn't know until we tore it up?
Yeah. So
How are you supposed to know that?
you're not going to know every single thing. Sometimes there's things that are hidden. I've asked customers, hey, how many layers of roof do you have?
How about rotted
2?
pipes?
Pipes underneath. You have things inside footings you might not know about. Things in the attic. Things in the wall. We don't have X-ray vision. We just go off of what we thought.
Yeah.
We're at Andrew's house now. There was new lighting put in, and once we got up there, the lighting was all wired incorrectly.
Yeah, you only had 2 circuits for
2 circuits, no grounding.
By the way, you need a circuit for each appliance you have in your house, even small appliances.
Yes. So typically the old houses from the 50 had 2 circuits.
Yeah.
This one has 7. So we discovered that during the job. So we sit with our client, go over the discovery. I just let him know, hey, this is what we charged you for, and a man of our word will finish that.
Yeah, we'll finish it.
And then, then we go over what would be the additional amounts, and then he has to agree to it. Typically, we don't mark it up. Our company, a lot of other guys mark that up. I just do it for us to get the job done.
All right.
I don't want to lose money. I just want the customer to get what they want without having to spend extra money.
All right, next question. Here we go. So Mickey Madura from Van Nuys asks, who is responsible for cleaning up after the remodel?
The customer. Yeah, man. We just
I just went to
we throw the doors in the backyard. Windows in the back, just leave them thrown.
You know what? We clean up the job site daily. We're responsible for that. I went to a new client's house and she has her contractor there. I walk in, it was a big mess. I was like, but it's one of those contractors self. He only has one project, working by himself.
Yeah.
There was wood everywhere, cement everywhere, all this stuff. I was like, what's going on here?
Yeah.
If it was me, I'd be calling, hey, get someone here, Alex, come and clean this up right now.
Typically, what I tell my guys is, drop a drop cloth in the corner.
Yeah, in the corner.
Yeah, in the corner. Put all your stuff there. When you leave, ladders or whatever, then you cover it with another drop cloth, and it stays there. If you have any type of trash, throw some plastic down. Throw your trash on top of there. Sometimes you can't get the trash out that very day. Let's say you tore something off. Whatever happens, But put it in a nice corner, cover it up, let your customer know, hey, this is going to be here for a little bit. Make sure the wind doesn't pick it up.
I hate getting those calls. Hey, you guys left your trash in the front yard.
Man, that is trash.
I've had to go out on a Saturday and go clean it up myself.
Well, you've seen me. Everybody knows I have a neck and back surgery, and you've seen me at job sites picking up trash and little nails and stuff like that. you know, sometimes gets either left behind or, you know, someone's aren't paying exact attention like we're gonna do.
Okay, next question. Ho Chicago Man from Garden Grove calls. What is an after-service support, and should a contractor have one? After service support.
Oh, like in case something happens to the job.
Yeah, during the job, and I think after the job if something happens, and we do have that. I mean, answer the phone till 7 o'clock at night. From 7 to 7 generally, and on the weekends they could call. We have the line. You answer, you leave a message.
Yeah, so
because you know, imagine we're doing a kitchen and the water breaks.
Yes.
We were in Norwalk and they had a water sewage thing, and I had to send someone out right away to go fix it. So.
Yes, and then when we were doing the job over in La Puente, they had to go on a Sunday and then go over there and do some plumbing work because they said we clogged something up. But also service, to me, is not just the service at that moment when you need service, but, you know, how about when it's 4 months later?
Or a year later. Yeah.
Or, 4 or 5 months later.
That's customer service.
Yeah.
And our family problems.
Yeah, but that's a service for, to go back. How long, you know, does something like that take? I mean, usually, like Joe Bueno just called.
Yeah, you know, those are
within about a week.
Yeah, they were about a week or so.
Okay, go
depending
back
what it is.
Yeah, if it's a broken latch, faster.
Yeah,
window,
it depends. But if it's like the wall, a little hole, it's not raining.
Yeah.
If it's a roof and it's raining,
yeah,
like within after it rains 3 days.
Okay, so because people
windows after raining 3 days.
From what I hear is typically, oh yeah, Renzo, you'll answer while you're on the job. In the first month, you answer your phone, but what happens in 1 year?
Yeah,
you know?
People don't answer. I still answer.
Yeah, well, that's kind of what I was thinking.
All right,
about
next question. Here we go. Francisco Franco from Lakewood asks, should a contractor provide a written lien waivers?
Yes. So at the end of each job, you should have a lien waiver. Yeah.
Lien release for materials. A lien release for labor.
For labor. On both of those.
Always get that, especially roofs, people. Yeah. Some of these contractors do not pay their supplies, and then suddenly the supply house will put a lien on your house, and you'll wonder why.
I had a customer that he paid the roofer. The roofer went home 2 days later, died. His wife didn't pay for the account. He got a lien letter, and he ended up having to pay for the roof that he already had paid the contractor for. So. Yes, a lien release, and there's two types, unconditional and conditional. So sometimes you'll get a lien release on a bigger job.
Yeah, conditional is like, hey, you still owe me some money.
Yes.
The job is not complete, but I finished phase 1.
Yes.
I finished your windows. We need to release this windows.
Right.
And then phase 2, phase 3.
Right.
I've done that before.
See?
In LA.
There you go.
Go out to Joe Bueno.
Joe Bueno, see? Thanks, Joe.
Thank you. Okay, Jojo Stalin from Glendale, California writes, what is the best way for a contractor to communicate with homeowners during the home improvement project?
Well, we have texting.
I prefer texting if they need something really quick answers. Yeah. Emailing, if you don't have a long list, and it's like it take a day or two. But you know, I like an email with a text message follow up. Hey, check your emails, just so I can make sure it's in there. If it didn't go to spam, you know.
Good old Pac Bell.
Yeah, I like the phone calls. Personally, I enjoy the phone call because I can straighten everything out really quick, take my notes, and instead of going back and forth texting for an hour, I could kill it in 5 minutes.
Right. And there's some other means that you could even get a hold of us through our website, right?
Yeah, website. You could chat through me. You could chat live with me on the website.
I have a customer right now. I've just totally through our Google ad. I've been contacting him.
Messaging back and forth.
Yeah, messaging back.
Technology.
Yep. So pretty much you can
contact us through YouTube.
I would say from about
even Instagram you could write to me.
What 8 to 8 around there? Like you can get a hold of us. Pretty much Monday through Thursday, Fridays.
Even Sunday.
Fridays a little bit. It gets cut off a little bit earlier, but.
Okay. Benny from Mussolini from Hollywood asks, what should a home improvement contractor include? How do I know what is a good contract?
Okay, so home improvement, you should have the amount, the breakdown.
The dollar.
You should have an exact, like what's going on, what's going to be done.
What's going to be done, what's not going to be done.
You know how important that is.
It really is.
That's the
whatever was talked about should be on paper, not... Yes. Hey, I talked to you, David, and you said you were going to do this.
Yes.
I get a lot of that.
Everything.
And I had to call you. Did you talk about that? No.
Well, we do what's called a remeasure, so we go back out after we've written the contract, and then we go through it again to make sure that we put all the inclusions and exclusions on with the second walk around. And if anything's not straight from when we originally were there, it gets dealt with at that point. We do our adjustments, and we just sign up an addendum. Or,
and the payment schedule should be done in like
cash, financing. It should be or credit card.
You should never pay first half and second half. It should never be like the
contract should have in California at least a 3-day rescission on it. Yes.
For older people, it's 5 now.
5
for PACE program.
Yes. Your name, your number,
your email.
Email. We should on our contracts we have them all pre-done, so we're able to just check off a bunch of the different things. But you should be putting on there exactly what type of material you're using, where it's going. The more you put on there, the better the protection for the contractor and. Because both. If it's both,
for both.
It's for both. It really is for both. Because even I'll hand a contract to him, and I'm pretty thorough with my contracts because going through so many contracts over the years, I've understood that the more you have on there, customers tend to forget it, what we talked about.
Yeah, and sometimes it's a dream they have. I wanted that, but I couldn't afford it.
Right. They're like, oh, how much is this here and there? And so, we don't get the total what they wanted. We get a little less, but 5 weeks later, like, I thought that included the this, and I thought that included the that. And I was like, no, ma'am, but I noticed I wrote it here on the do not stuff. So very important to take your time, get thorough with that, and get a copy of it.
Yeah, make sure you have a copy.
Yeah, and then the customer gets the yellow copy.
Yeah.
And we get the original.
Yeah. All right, next question. What is it? Mazdong from San Diego. Is there an additional cost for estimates? For the service, the people there is like plumbing, electrical. They all charge for estimates.
Yeah, they all come out.
Yeah, there's like a minimum like $80, $100, but if you choose to go with them, they put it towards their thing. Our estimates are free.
Yeah, most home improvement companies, their estimates are free now. It's free to the customers, but obviously, we got to drive off our gas and our time and something like that. So we actually have a first day and second day discount that we'll give you that if we don't have to keep returning back to the house. So that's why a lot of times we're like, hey, if everybody can be there, I'm able to give you, some pretty good discounts for that.
Genghis G. Hong from Long Beach asks, how much extra should a homeowner pay for excavating or trash hauling?
Well, the homeowner shouldn't be paying anything.
No, that should be all included.
Yes, that should be included. Most guys haul their stuff away, but another thing on the contract, making sure that on the contract things are hauled away. That a lot of times that happens with kind of like the handyman guy because he doesn't have a yard to throw things away like we do.
Yeah. No, I've seen people just leave trash and tell the homeowner it's on you.
Yeah.
Because the homeowner doesn't know. Oh, this is such a cheap price, and the guy doesn't tell them. They cost $500 to go to the dump.
Yeah.
It's $500.
And so they'll leave them there, and he's like, "You're leaving me the windows." He's like, "The price only includes me installing the windows. I got to throw these away." And so what'll happen if it costs them that time to do that? Whereas with us, we just put that in our yard, build them up, and then go one shot
and recycle.
And then recycle them. Yes.
All right. Let's see. Vladdy M. Lennon asks, is there a difference between project manager and a project supervisor?
Yes. They're typically you'll have like a project coordinator or whatever, and that's the guy in their office. I would say, we wear so many hats, but let's just say that's Renzo there. Then you'd have your job supervisor, which would be like, let's say Jose Luis.
Yeah, someone that's there daily.
They're daily, at least Ishmael.
Yeah.
At least going there to every day, daily. Taking a look. Yeah, it doesn't necessarily mean they're absolutely working there.
Or they're there all day.
Yeah,
they just visit like in the morning.
Job foreman.
Or job in the morning. They'll visit in the morning, and at the end of the day, they won't stay there all day because there's like 5 jobs going on. They have to visit each one.
And then you have the job foreman that's on the job, little Jose Luis sometimes, and you know, so everyone, and then you know we have our cell phones now, so anything ever happens, it's so easy.
They take a video. Renzo, what about this? And they send it to me, and I make the decision.
Communication is so much easier nowadays. It's like we send videos and text messages, so things are able to get relayed back and forth from the customer to us. It's pretty easy.
All right, this is our final question here.
Final question. Do we get to do a rum roll? All right.
All right. So this question comes from Juju Caesar from Southgate.
Juju Caesar from the gate.
From the gate. How do I know if a job is done right? What would be the standards?
Weird enough, most people can kind of see, you know, the eye test. A lot of times, they'll go through and they're I don't like, or they'll question.
You should have a final walkthrough with your contractor. I'll just tell you that. Not with the guys that are working the job. With the contractor or the project manager should be out there, like you or me.
Like a punch list.
Yeah, I go and walk with the people. Sometimes I point out stuff I'm not happy with that. I just make my list. Sometimes the customer puts stuff, you know. You know, sometimes it takes 3 eyes to catch something.
And prep. Prep's got to be done beforehand. You can put a beautiful product on, but if they're not taking and ensuring the steps to making sure the prepping is done
right.
Yes. And then another good one is, you know, do not give any contractor your final payment until they are done.
Yeah, until you're 100%
sign
even if there's trash on the floor, don't give them nothing.
Yeah.
Until everything is 100% clean, walls, floors, everything's clean and everything's to your liking, to what you wanted.
And then our sign off.
Yeah,
right.
We have a completion form. They sign off.
Even a financing company makes you have a sign off. You're 100% satisfied, and so if a contractor can't provide you with a satisfaction certificate at the end of the job after you've done your punch list, then I would not be hiring that contractor because they don't have you in their best interest.
Okay, well, this is the end of the show.
This is the end.
A special shout out to my crew, Victor and Ismar. They tell me, hey, you better shout us out tomorrow, all right? Ismar, aka Candy.
Yeah, what's up?
They're like, hey, you go now. I'm like, no, I got a podcast tomorrow.
All right.
But they tell me they want to go out tonight to the library.
All right, I guess somebody's going to the library. I don't know what that is. Have some fun, everybody. Got through another Friday. Fun day Friday. So,
thanks, Brandon. Enjoy your Michelob Ultras this weekend.
Hey! Oh, there he goes. And hopefully we will see you next week. God willing.
All right. Any questions, please comment, like, share,
subscribe
so we could be live.
All right.
Oh, I forgot. We're sending a t-shirt out to John Verosky in Concord. He made a comment. He wants his t-shirt. We got a large shirt going out to you.
Got a large shirt. Bye-bye, folks.